Welcome to the Integer Test Review for the retest. Hopefully this helps you study and prepare for the retest. Look at the number line shown below. Which equation is represented by the model? Whenever we're looking at a number line, remember that we will always start with 0. The number line always should start at 0 and move to the very first number. So here on our number line, we start at 0 and we move left in a negative direction and we land on -4. So therefore, our very first number in our equation should be -4. Therefore, we can eliminate A. From -4, we are going to move over to the right and we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times to the right. How many you move is going to tell you the second number. So we're moving 7 to the right, which is a positive direction. So therefore we are moving a positive 7. You will land on positive 3. Therefore we can eliminate B and D, and we know that the correct answer is C. Question number 8. What is the value of -3 times 8 divided by 2? When solving these type of problems, remember to always solve using GEMDAS. That means you should be doing the grouping symbol first and then doing division. Inside the grouping symbol is multiplication, and when we multiply and divide integers, we use our integer monster or our sign triangle. Remember that a negative times a positive will always give us a negative product. So -3 times 8 is going to give us a -24. The same thing applies for division. A -24 divided by a positive 2 will give us a negative quotient. So our quotient is -12. So our correct answer is -12. Question number 11. If a white square represents +1 and a gray square represents -1, what is the division problem below? Well, let's take a look at our division problem. There's a total of 20 counters sorted into 4 groups. So the total should always be at the top or in the front of your division problem. So therefore, we know we can eliminate A and D because 4 should not be at the top or the front of your division problem. 4 is not your dividend, 20 is your dividend. With that being said, we are dividing those 20 counters into 4 groups. So we know that 4 should be the second number. Keep in mind that those 20 counters are 20 negative counters. So therefore, we could always eliminate B because that says 20 positive counters. So we have the answer C. -20 divided by 4 represents this problem. Alright, we have another order of operations problem, so always remember to use GEMDAS. We do our grouping symbols, then exponents, multiplication and division, and then addition and subtraction. This says simplify the following expressions: -6 plus 5 times -4 plus 6. Remember, a number next to the parentheses is multiplication. So the first thing you're going to do is you want to write your expression, and then we want to add -4 plus 6. Thinking about pirates and ninjas, negatives represent ninjas and positives represent pirates. We know that the negatives, we have 4 and we have 6 positive pirates, and therefore the pirates win by 2. So our answer is +2. With that being said, we're going to multiply 5 times 2 next. According to GEMDAS, we need to multiply before we add. So we're going to multiply 5 times 2. 5 times 2 gives us a +10. And then we're going to add -6 plus a +10, which would give us a +4. Alright, and question number 19. A color counter model is shown below. Which equation is represented by the model below? If you look at the equation, the model, you will see that we have 3 negatives and we have 6 positives. In the model, we are taking away 3 sets of 0 pairs, and we are left with +3 as an answer. So which equation is represented by the model below? When you have answer choices like this, you have to work out each equation to see which one matches the model. So let's start with F. We can use SCC, or save, change, change, to subtract, to change our subtraction into addition. When you subtract integers, you really are adding the opposite. So therefore, save -3, change the minus to a plus, and change a +6 to a -6. I know that -3 plus a -6 gives me 9 negatives. Therefore, it cannot be our answer. Let's do the same with G. We'll use save, change, change. 6 minus -3 becomes 6 plus 3. Well, I know that 6 plus 3 is +9, and again, +3 is our answer, so it cannot be G. So it's between H and J, so I'm going to try J. I'm going to do save, change, change again. That becomes -6 plus a +3, which means that my answer is going to be a -3, but I ended up with a +3, so J cannot work as well. So that must mean my answer is H. I see 6 positives and 3 negatives, and when I take away my 0 pairs, I am left with 3 positives. So that is the correct answer. Alrighty, test question number 20. What is the value of the expression shown below? Here again, we're going to use save, change, change, and subtract. Remember, subtracting integers is adding the opposite. So save, change, change. We're going to save -54. We're going to change the minus to a plus, and we're going to change the -91 to a +91. -54 plus 91 can also be used with scoreboard because now it's an addition expression. So we have 91 positives and 54 negatives, and now we're going to see who wins. Well, we know the positives win by 37. So therefore our correct answer is A. I hope this helps. You'll have about 6 questions on your retest, and these will be outstanding grades, I'm sure. So do your very best. See you tomorrow.